Hello, my name is John Parker. I head the intellectual property team in Gowling WLG's Dubai office.
Hello, my name is Rachel Armstrong. I'm a Principal Associate in John's intellectual property team at Gowling's, also based here in the UAE.
Rachel and I have recently authored an article around intellectual property in e-commerce matters in the UAE. So please do read the article, but we just thought we'd give you an introduction to it due to the fact that e-commerce through the pandemic has grown exponentially here in the UAE. So we're just going to run through those IP aspects that businesses need to keep in mind in order to protect themselves and also protect the significant investment of going online. So with that, I'm a business person who's just decided that I'm going to go online. What do you feel I need to start thinking about, Rachel?
I think initially the first things to mind will be your trademark rights and sort of any copyright issues in your branding. So doing clearance searches at the outset for both any brand names but also logos. Once you're clear to use those and being mindful of any third-party rights that may exist in the region, then from a logo perspective we want to just be covering off the copyright position, making sure that you have all the necessary rights in those logos, that you've had the necessary assignment agreements in place with any marketing agencies that may have developed your logos. And we just need to be mindful of the UAE position where there are some nuances under local law which make that a more involved process than perhaps clients from, say, the UK would be used to.
So, and as part of it, what I'm looking at is potentially we'll have an app developed as well as a more interactive website, which is just an information page at the moment. So it sounds like copyright and ownership of copyright may be something I need to consider there as well.
Certainly copyright ownership, I mean both in sort of website content but also from an app development perspective and any third-party software developers you may be working with. Certainly we need to make sure all those, your house is in order in respect of all of those rights. And from an app development perspective, we're also always mindful of any innovations in that particular app, particularly where clients are looking to create maybe more omni-channel experiences where you're trying to tie up that user experience from the bricks and mortar store to its online platform. I think that's something we're seeing more and more engagement of in the UAE. To the extent that there are innovations in that, we want to be looking at the potentials for patent protection, importantly making sure that as the client you have the rights in that, and also considering sort of trade secrets, what can we keep confidential that can be a really valuable intellectual property right that's often overlooked, but in some circumstances can be really valuable. So we need to be looking at that whole piece in and amongst all of the excitement of trying to get online as quickly as possible or develop your online presence to take advantage of this sort of surge in online activity we're seeing locally.
Thank you. So what I'm hearing is contract is very important. We do sell third-party products and we have contracts with suppliers. So it sounds as though it'd be worthwhile having those reviewed as well, I would take it.
I think there's two things really to be mindful of there. One is certainly where you have contracts locally in place with, say, distributors or local entities, do you have under those contracts the rights to take the business online, or are they restricted to offline sales only? And to the extent you need to, get renegotiating. Where we're renegotiating for the UAE, I think it's a good time to be looking at the GCC and the MENA region more generally, to save having to go back to the negotiating table in a year or two's time when hopefully the move online has been a huge success. From the sort of party rights, I think as well when you're going online, where you would be looking to sell third-party products, which most clients will be, we want to be making sure the relevant safeguards are in place to protect those third-party IP rights and make sure that we have the relevant takedown procedures in place and sort of quality control. That's what all the sort of international brands will be expecting of us, so we need to make sure we have those necessary controls up and running from the get-go.
So it sounds as though the very top tip is audit, make sure to go through my current IP portfolio if I have one, and also to run through the contracts I have in place or need to have in place. Are there any other top tips?
I think from my perspective, top tip is we've only just covered the very high level start of this, so please do read the article which goes into these issues in a little bit more detail, and to the extent required, please do get in touch with both myself and John, and we can take you through any of these issues in more detail.
Thank you ever so much, and thank you everyone.
Thank you.